Hello everyone, welcome to social science class. In our previous session, we discussed about various types of vegetation found in India. Now, let's move to wildlife. India has a large variety of wildlife. It includes about 2000 species of birds, which accounts for 13% of the world's total. It has 2546 species of fish, which accounts for 12% of the world's stock. Likewise, amphibians, reptiles, and mammals that ranges between 5 and 8% of the world's total. Elephants. Elephants are found in the hot wet forests of Assam, Karnataka, and Kerala. Elephants are the largest land animal on earth. Did you know that they have a very good memory and they have a lifespan of about 50 to 70 years? Then one horn rhinoceros. They are mainly found in the swampy and marshy lands of Assam and West Bengal. The Kaziranga National Park of Assam is known for the one horn rhinoceros. Did you know that these animals are mainly killed for their horns, which is widely used in making medicines in China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Singapore, etc. Then India is the only country to have both lions and tigers. Asiatic lions are mainly found in the Gir forest of Gujarat. Tigers we can find in the forest of Madhya Pradesh, Royal Bengal tiger in the Sundarbans of West Bengal, and in the Himalayan region. The Himalayan region is known for some of the unique animals. First of all, there is a wild ox. It is mainly found in the Ladakh region. You will be surprised to know that it can weigh up to 1 ton. Then next is Tibetan antelope. It is known for its fine quality of wool known as shahtush. And most of these Tibetan antelope were killed just to obtain that wool. And that's why this is now declared as an endangered animal. And shahtush shoal has been banned. Then the burrell, that is the blue sheep, that is mainly found in the Gangotri National Park in Uttarakhand. Then Kiang, that is a Tibetan wild ass, mainly found in the Ladakh region. Then ibex, it is a kind of mountain goat. Then snow leopard. Snow leopard is very unique animal because it is the only big cat which cannot roar like the other tigers and leopards can roar. It only makes sounds like some cats. Then red panda, which is mainly found in the Sikkim, West Bengal, etc. Flora and fauna both are quite important to maintain ecological balance. The government of India has taken certain steps to protect flora and fauna. First, 18 biosphere reserves have been set up. Biosphere reserve is an area of land preserved for its ecological significance. It is known for particular types or particular species of plants and animal unique to that area. It is a label given by the UNESCO. It has three zones. First, core zone, that is the central part. No human activity is allowed in that. Then it has buffer zone, it is the surrounded by, it surrounds the core zone. Some human activities are allowed here. Then last of all we have the free zone, that is the outermost zone where humans can use the resources available there. Out of the 18 biosphere reserves, 10 are the part of the world network of biosphere reserves. Then financial and technical assistance is given to the botanical gardens. Now, what are botanical gardens? Botanical gardens are those areas where plants are grown specially for scientific research, for public viewing, and for education. So the government provides money also and technical assistance also for the botanical garden. Then some of the animals which were on the verge of extinction, they have been protected by some special missions or projects. First, Project Tiger, that was launched in 1973. Then Project Rhino, to protect the rhinos in 2011, and then to protect the great Indian bustard, which is also the state bird of Rajasthan, in 2013. In India, there are about 103 national parks, 535 wildlife sanctuaries, and number of zoological gardens. That's all in this lesson. Thank you and have a nice day.